Hi team, today we're looking at the Impact Merch display stand task, which is in both Kmart and Big W stores. The difference in the display stand task for Kmart stores is that some stores are graded for 70 posters and some stores are graded for 50 posters. Now that's called out in your task. We know which store you're going into, so you'll get the right number of questions and need to merchandise with the instructions from the brief for your store. In Kmart stores, this is always going to be located in the toy section, and you'll want to speak to either the toy department manager or the store manager. The first thing that you'll want to do is you'll want to walk into the back dock and find the new display poster box that would have been sent to the store. Now it's very important that when you're speaking to your store manager and your toy manager and building that relationship, that you agree on a place for them to put this, so every month you can locate that box. With the new display posters, you'll see that there's yellow stickers. This is for the display posters that are supposed to be opened up and actually put into the display stand. The ones that don't have a yellow sticker are stock to be sold, and that will go into the stand at the bottom. If you're unable to locate this new stock box that is delivered to store, it might not have been delivered yet, just record that in the task. 2, after checking if you've got the new stock box, is to merchandise the section. Now there's 2 areas that we want to merchandise. The first is the display poster stand, and the second is the stock at the bottom. Let's go through the display poster stand first. With the display poster stand, what you want to do is you want to flick through every single display poster and look at both sides. And what you want to make sure of is a couple of things. Number 1, have you got a display poster in there? If you don't, try and locate stock and make one of these stock into a display poster. If there's no display poster, then leave it as it is and record that in the task. Second thing is you want to make sure that there is a red sticker only in the top right hand corner, and that you've got a numbered sticker in there as well. Here's an example of number 5, where there is a blank display poster, but I do have current stock of number 5, and I've also got one over here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you how we take this out of the stand, fill it, and place it back on the stand. Just want you to come closer and zoom in for a second, and I'll just point out something. So at the top here is a peg into a notch, and that's also at the bottom here as well. Now, the peg at the top is longer than the peg at the bottom, so to lift this out, you simply lift from the bottom, pull diagonally out, and then let it slide down, and then you can pull it down from there. Once you've done that, you want to make sure that you've got plastics on the front, that you've got the sticker there, and that you also have a cardboard backing. Then from there, so you'll see here the gap, and you want to make sure that you get it in behind the plastic and in front of the cardboard. You're just going to slide in a little bit of the poster. Just lean that against me. Slide in a little bit of the poster, line it all up. Continue to check both sides of every single poster for the 3 things I've called out, making the adjustments as needed, and also make sure that it just is merchandised really nicely. Like for example here, there's a plastic at the top. We just want to slide that back in by making sure that it's pushed in at the bottom. That way then it's all looking uniform. You also want to make sure that the side panels always have a poster in there. You want to try to put in any old posters that are not current, so that they'll sell through faster, but you just want to make sure something's there for the customer. Stick in, so roll the plastic up first to make it easier to install, similar to the posters. With a little bit at the end, you'll lift up the cardboard, replace the plastic in, this way, so it goes inside, and then you just want to unroll to push it down. sure it's all the way in. Then from here with the poster, I'm going to grab the poster, roll it up. It should already be rolled, but this is an example one. Same instructions, you'll lift the plastic top that you've installed, slide in this into here. So you've done the display area up here, now you're going to merchandise the section down here. So you want to make sure that you use all of the posters from slots 1 through to 70, reorder everything into the right area, and any overstocks you'll put into the bottom right hand corner. While you're working through that, if you come across any old stock where you already have the new stock available, that stock will need to turn into a return authorization. So while you're going through here, you'll be counting the stock as well. So you'll be doing a count, and you'll also be recording in the task. And those are all of the steps to be able to complete the merchandising call for Impact Merch for the poster display.